All right, we have a new assignment. We're taking a cooking class before Thanksgiving, which I think might be scarier than the haunted house. And we're here at Tablespoon Cooking Company in Findlay Market. Are we ready?
We are ready.
All
ready
right.
to eat. Yeah.
Okay, don't show me up, Ash.
I'm not. I'm
Let's
not.
go.
We're gonna start by making kind of a fun version of dressing or stuffing, whatever you wanna refer to it as. This one we're gonna use some cornbread. So I made some cornbread this morning, and we're gonna use a little bit of sausage and some apples, just to make it a little more interesting. Our whole goal today is just to show some easy ways to add something new to your Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
Let's start by browning the sausage. So we have a little bit of butter melted in here. So go ahead, put that in.
Okay, this I can handle. I can brown meat. I've done this before. The hardest part for me is getting everything done
At the
same time, right?
My tip is to write everything out. Like write every step of what you have to do and then kind of use that as your guide for the day. Our sausage is looking good. So let's go ahead and pull this out. And then once we get the sausage out, we can start putting the celery in and start softening that up.
My friends and I joke when we cook, you know, for a lot of people, we call ourselves Big Mama. Like, I feel like a big mama right now.
Does that make me a little mama?
No, it basically means like the matriarch of the family, like Big Mama.
We're gonna put the celery in there.
Oh, so can I go ahead?
Yep. And then we'll just cut those up into a nice dice.
This smells so much better than the stovetop I usually use.
Well, maybe now you can do stovetop with some fresh herbs.
Let's go ahead and start getting our broth in there, and we're just gonna heat this up. We're almost ready to kind of combine everything. When you're doing dressing, a lot of times you want your bread to be kind of stale and almost hard. That way it holds its shape. We can just kind of add our sausage in here. Let's add our cornbread in, and our cornbread's pretty delicate. So once we get that in there, we just want to kind of fold it in a little bit. We don't want to over mix it or it'll kind of all crumble. And then we're going to want to season this up with a little bit of salt and pepper. So while our dressing is in the oven, we are going to start on a cranberry sauce. I love making cranberry sauce instead of using the kind out of the can because this one we put ginger and jalapeno in. So I'm someone who likes spice and the heat, and the Thanksgiving table usually doesn't have too much. So it's kind of nice little way to get some in there, brighten it up a little bit, and add the sugar and the water. Then we're gonna add some lemon juice next to help brighten it up. You could do lime juice too, if you had limes instead. Great, that looks good.
So my sugar is boiling. Is
Yeah, that
okay?
looks good, that looks good. So when your sugar's all dissolved and kind of at a simmer, we can go ahead and add these cranberries in. And then we're gonna do some ginger. This is called a microclaim. That is our stuffing.
Oh, it's finished already?
Well, Cherie, that's what your kid's having for dinner tonight.
And we are just gonna wait for our cranberries to pop and then kind of cook down a little. And these will thicken into a nice cranberry sauce. It looks like that.
So this is the finished product.
I'm eating the one that Allison did.
And do you like it?
It's good.
It is very
I like the
good.
apples in it.
You like it?
And I don't like stuffing usually.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I like the flavors of the sausage with the cranberry sauce and the kind of sweetness of the cornbread and the sage.
I can definitely tell it has a spice, which I actually really like. And normally, I'm more of a bland person, but I like the kick.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you guys, this was fun.